Look at my eyes. It's like the poster.
Everybody's a suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Malignant is the 2021 horror movie directed by James Wan, and it stars Annabelle Wallis, Maddie Hassan and George Young. So guys, this is a movie that we're not going to be able to do a review for without spoilers, so this is going to be a spoiler review. Madison is paralysed by shocking visions of grisly murders, and her torment worsens as she discovers that these waking dreams are in fact terrifying realities. First of all guys, the rumours are true about this movie. It's absolutely batshit crazy. There's nothing in the trailer that indicates what unfolds on screen. Yes, there's some subtle hints to certain things that when you find out the reveal, you watch the trailer and go, oh, how did I not know that? But again, that's the beauty of the trailer for this movie, because it doesn't give much away, but even though we thought it did give a lot away. Let's talk about the sound effects, the sound design and the score. Never mind the soundtrack because it's just music, but the sound effects, sound design and score was absolutely stunning. If this was a terrible movie, or any movie that's terrible, and you give that movie this type of score, the sound design, the sound effects, it'll make the movie that whole lot better. I'm not saying it's a terrible movie, I'm just saying that any movie that has this type of sound design and sound effects just makes it that so much better. And James Wan, again, I don't know if he gets the same guys behind all his movies, because all his sound design in most of his movies are fantastic, and it doesn't hold up with Malignant because the sound is absolutely terrifying. The cinematography, just as good as the sound. The cinematography was fantastic. There's scenes in this film where I've never seen this type of cinematography before. I love the use of the darkness. I love the use of the lighting in the film when the lights go out. There's even scenes where she's running around the house, Maddie, and it's like a bird's eye view of the house as she's running around. It's just so unique. Now everyone's going to compare this movie to the giallo movies of the 70s and the 80s, maybe even the early 90s. And yes, it's very giallo. I'm not a fan of the giallo movies, but I can see the influence came from those types of movies. But even though it felt like a giallo movie, it also felt like it was trying to do something new, trying to do something on its own with that giallo effect. The storyline was also consistent with the giallo style horror movies. You've got this woman who is helping the police out solve a murder because she's got this psychic ability to see the murders. It's classic giallo until the twist. This is where the spoilers come in, guys, so again, if you don't want to know about spoilers, don't watch the rest of this review. But I think with the twist, although it was batshit crazy and very inventive, I'll give them that, I think that's where I started to dislike the movie. I didn't hate the movie, but that's when I was enjoying the movie until the twist. And yes, I think twists with this magnitude can be good, but I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe it's a little bit too early to do a review, but I think the twist wasn't great. The twist also felt like I was watching Black Christmas from 2006. That type of film with that lighting and the way the killer looked, I just felt like I was watching something from Black Christmas 2006, not 2019, not the original from 1974, but the 2006 version. I also went from this giallo horror movie to this action thriller, almost sci-fi movie, and again, I'm not knocking that type of genre, but I mean, there's some creepy scenes, but when the cat's out the bag, when we find out this tumour or malignant cancerous tumour is growing out the back of her, then that was it. You know, there was nothing else to look forward to the end of the movie. Yes, we had to get a reveal at some point, but I just think when we got the reveal, I was like, whoa, am I really watching this? And then when it started to unfold, there was some really creative moments, like in the jail cell when she was coming out, or when he was coming out of her, Gabriel. I don't know. I really don't know what to think. I did read reviews. There were people thought it was the greatest film of the year, and I can see why they think that. And then I can also see people saying this is the worst film of the year, and I can also see why people are saying that as well. So I'm stuck in the middle, because it was great at times, but it was also really bad at times. When it got to near the end of the movie, it was very reminiscent of those late 80s monster experiment style movies, and I think that's my problem, because we got a twist instead of knowing about it at the beginning. If there was a trailer showing this thing in the back of the woman trying to get out in the trailer, and if they showed it at the start of the movie, I would know what I was in for, or know what kind of movie this is. Maybe I would have accepted it more. But by no means is this a bad movie. It was a very experimental movie by James Wan. One that, yes, I think it was probably best to bring it out in the theatres and on HBO Max, because some people might not want an experience like that in the cinema with the twist, but with the sound design, the cinematography that James Wan offers is something that you do have to see on the big screen. At the end of the day, guys, I'm torn. It's not a bad movie. It's not a fantastic movie. I think it was a good movie. One I would probably watch again, maybe if I had a little drink in me. It was batshit crazy, I'll give them that, but not in a great way. It was just batshit crazy, and that's it. So for those of you who have saw the movie, what do you think of it? What do you think of the twist ending, or the twist mid part of the movie? I kind of saw it coming. I started to think that maybe she was the killer as well, maybe midway through the movie, and then I put it in the back of my mind, and then when it was revealed that it was her, or her and Gabriel, I thought, okay, I seen it coming. But did you see it coming, guys? Leave your comments down below, and as always, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.